Hey.
You saw me. I'm like, okay, hey.
Right. I'm it's so much going on right now, child. It's,
I'm sorry.
I love to be in spaces where people value your work.
Yes,
Okay.
I enjoyed that. Like,
Oh no, I wasn't even talking about that because
oh,
it was
okay.
somebody trying to call me while I'm going on live. Like,
No.
right. But anyway, thank you for the countdown. That's the old one, child. I had to get a new one because we're working on rebranding and stuff like that.
Yes, expanding.
Expanding. Hey guys, so El Teddy couldn't be here today. He's been traveling and he had like an emergency meeting. But I'm here with the very talented, and if you've been a subscriber of mine for a minute, because I interviewed her, Miss Medusa.
Hey y'all.
What is going on? It's been a minute since we had a conversation, like literally.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot has changed.
Yeah. Like literally, I be, I see you. I don't know if you see me because they be trying to lock me on the For You.
I see you. I purposely be going out my way. Somebody
now, Teddy, what now? Hold on. What is
I'm still out and about. I just came on to say Robin ain't shit. Giselle ain't shit. All these hoes ain't shit. Ooh. Wendy ain't shit for apologizing. Candace ain't shit for backpedaling and pussy popping. And the whole they ain't shit routine. I just wanted to come on and say for the record, everybody on this show ain't shit. I just want y'all to know, everybody ain't nobody shit. Fuck all them hoes. Just like Candace say, everybody on the motherfucking cast ain't shit. You already know, Darren, how much I don't like Ashley.
Oh,
or as I call her, Satana. You already know how much I think that bitch ain't shit. You know how much I think Karen ain't shit. So I am not in agreement with Candace trying to tell Karen, oh, I wouldn't talk about you and all that other. I ain't here for none of that shit. I ain't here for Wendy apologizing. Robin need to take the duct tape off and let her dick and nuts hang because we know she a whole man. Fucking Wendy needs to take her duct tape off because her real name is Michael. Mia, not Wendy. Mia, I'm sorry, Mia.
Yeah, Mia.
Her real name is Michael.
What did Wendy do?
Mia's real name is Michael, and if she takes the duct tape off, and her dick will be bigger than Michael Darby's. So there's two Michael go down. So I just wanted to come on real quick. I'm still out and about with people, but I ain't want to not come through and let it be known that I said that everybody ain't shit on this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Well, damn.
Well, damn. Okay. All right.
I didn't want it to not be said that I didn't come on and say that everybody ain't shit. I'm out and about with people that I know and love, and I ain't gonna belabor the issue. But hey, Medusa, my love, I can't wait. Listen, you got to come back on next week when we're on my channel, and I will be back home, and I won't be out and about traveling with my job, and we can really get it down. But Darren, I wasn't gonna do that to you. I wasn't gonna not show up at all.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I know you're not the type to flake all the time, so I understand.
Yeah, I don't flake on my people. Now you my boy.
Yeah. Okay. Likewise. Okay.
You see, I'm here, and you hear all of this stuff in the background. I came here just for you. Just so I can show you love and show Medusa love. Hey, girl, hey. We're going to be back at our regularly scheduled programming next week.
Period.
Well, I ain't out for work, but I just had to show y'all some love and tell y'all all them hoes ain't shit.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad.
Well, all right, El Teddy.
All right, love y'all.
Love you too.
I love us for real.
All right. Child. I needed that.
I needed that too. Okay. That was definitely a pick me up, and I think
they ain't shit. They ain't shit. Like, well, damn.
No, this is El Teddy. I'm telling you, this is what's.
I'm not.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not mad at Wendy for apologizing. I mean, like she shouldn't have had to, but
yeah,
I understand why. She's been iced out. Like she has been in her little corner, she probably feels like, damn, like I'm in trouble. Like, which is fucked up that she even feels that way. But it's like, why don't y'all ask Mia to apologize?
Right,
like, that's my thing.
It's definitely, and like I said, I want to timeline everything, and we'll get to that part.
Okay.
Because I didn't even mention that on my review. Wendy did apologize, and I'm just like, what's going on? Like, why would she do that? Karen also apologized too, and I was just, but like I said, we'll get into it. Okay. Now, the episode picks up from the argument from, I'm just here for the direction. Oh, we finna drag Sharice.
Why can't I see the comments?
You can't see the comments?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, let me see. Okay, I can see it now.
You can see it now? Okay, good. Okay. Hey, Tracy, how you doing?
Hey, Tracy.
Oh, hey. So, yeah, basically, they're getting ready for this all white party.
That whack white party.
Like, I guess Mia didn't want to show her face, and she was in the other room, so she had Jacqueline be the hostess.
How about Mia didn't even wear white? Like, she didn't even wear all white.
Mia was wearing this little white. I mean, she wore white with like flowers on it or something like that. I was like, okay, you want to be the black sheep so bad.
It's very fluorescent. It was very floral. It was not white. It wasn't. Yeah. She wasn't even wearing white flowers. Like, come on, girl.
Like it wasn't giving, you know.
It was not.
It was giving, I want to be the black sheep. I'm the it girl. Like, and she literally, like, I think the people on this show literally prop her up to be this it girl, and I don't even know why, because she doesn't have seniority. Like,
does she have fans?
I don't know.
Like, do people like Mia?
They be clowning her on Twitter.
Okay. Like, I didn't know there was a Mia hive. So, like, I don't understand where she's getting all this, like, haughty-daughtiness from to begin with.
Yeah. And I don't know why. And something about, now, see, this is my first season with Housewives of Potomac. I don't know how
you've never seen.
Because I couldn't get into it, right? Because it was like, there was the colorism talk, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to see this, and I would get mad, but I was like, you know what? Let me just watch it. Let me watch it because El Teddy wanted me to watch it so we can do like the reviews and stuff. But I got hooked. I'm into it.
Oh, you've never seen past seasons?
I will watch the reunions. Like, I watched last reunion because Nikki was on it. But
shout outs to the queen.
Okay, the queen. But no, I will watch the reunions. I didn't watch the full seasons. I always seen Karen to be like this driving for, like, she is not saying the it girl or anything like that, but like, she not pussyfooting around nobody. Like, I feel like she really be like,
who Mia or Karen?
Mia, like, it's like Mia be sunning her, and I'm like, Karen, if you don't pull rank.
Karen is not that girl. Karen can't even handle Sharice. She's finally, I mean, I don't want to jump the gun, but Sharice been looking tired this season.
They said,
yeah, I saw that mop. That saw that mop up on that head, child.
She had them. What they call them? The wet hairs. She had wet hair.
Yeah, it's almost like an Annalise Keating wig. No offense, like.
Not an Annalise, but she do be talking so monotone. She's like, "Hey guys,"
she probably just popped a perk.
Not popped up.
Allegedly, because that's how she be talking. She be slurring and shit. Like, she, like. Mm-hmm. Like, what's going on, Miss Mamas?
What is really going on, child? Like, it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave. Now, during that little all white party or sit down, whatever you want to call it, Ashley and Candace gets into it because I think Karen says something about like, oh, well, Ashley and Candace, you guys are getting along, so what's going on with that? And Ashley was like, yeah, but your husband was tweeting about me. Like, what's going on with that? Like, I want to talk to you about that. I'm just like,
where did this come from? This came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I think Ashley, she would sit there, and they was all together last episode because they were all like for Wendy and in support with that situation that was going on with her getting kicked out and not being included in things. But then you turn the tide, and it's just like, I'm not used to this dynamic because I watch Housewives of Atlanta. Everybody stay in their cohorts. Okay, everybody on this side, everybody on that side. Don't nobody turn on nobody within inside the cohorts and instances. I was just like, yo, Ashley, keep on. She flip flopping like for real.
Because Ashley is really here for the people. I feel like she's here for like the people and for the TV. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so she honestly, I feel like Ashley is that girl that be like scrolling through Twitter and knows exactly what everyone is saying about her. And so she's just gonna do whatever she needs to do to, like, she just takes the tips
Mm-hmm.
and applies them accordingly. And she's just gonna do whatever she needs to do to stay on the show. That's what I get from Ashley.
Yeah, she said
She's always done this. Yeah.
Since season 1.
Yeah.
That's and it says a lot about her character. And my thing is this is like, I love how Candace gave the girls nothing.
Gave them dust with their dusty asses.
Usually, what's the name got into it? Giselle wanted to poke her nose into social. Well, I thought he was talking about me, but actually he was talking about both of y'all. How about that?
And what you I wish, and I hate to say, get a man or something like that, but I really wish that Giselle would go and find her some dick to go and gobble on with that long neck. Her and her neck needs to just go find her something to rub up on.
What Candace said, them lassos around her neck.
Child, listen, Candace be getting them bitches together each and every time, and that's why they can't handle her, and that's why they want to fight.
And why Jacqueline chimed in?
Tacky Jackie.
Like, Jacqueline, you are a friend to the show. You
a friend of a friend.
Not a friend of a friend.
Like, Mia ain't no big dog out here. Like, she ain't got rank. So you the new bitch's friend.
Right.
Get the fuck down.
And Candace got her too in that moment too. I was like, Jacqueline, you I feel like but I will say this about Jacqueline. She has been playing the neutral side this whole time, but like, it was that moment where she chimed in, and I don't know what she said to Candace, but Candace
like, shut the fuck up. Da, 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 da. She was getting real ignorant.
Like, I'm like, oh girl, child, not they getting into it. Candace calls Jacqueline Mia's representative, and that's that's
I call her Mia sidekick.
Not Mia sidekick. See, the thing about Jacqueline, she be trying to ride with her friend. She know her friend be wrong. Like, she know Mia be wrong with certain things, and it gets hard to like really defend her. Like that last conversation, the last episode with Karen, like it felt like she was trying to play both sides, but like she kind of knew Mia was like in the wrong, and Mia was almost like checking her. She was like, "Well, bitch, whose side are you on?"
Right.
See,
Mia just gives like a horrible person vibe. Like, you're a horrible friend. I wouldn't want to be friends with you. I wouldn't want to like go out with you, be go on a trip with you. I wouldn't want to do any of that. Like, Mia is just like a nasty. She got that nasty woman's disease. Like, just stay over there.
Could you imagine her in high school, child? She probably was.
God, hell on wheels.
You said hell on wheels.
Probably.
I think did we get any scenes where Robin say anything? I don't think Robin said anything that was worth mentioning.
All she did was sit there and roll her green eyes.
Yeah, like right, because she been having an attitude the whole episode, and it's pissing everybody off. Like, literally,
it just stank.
Yeah.
Why is Rob? Honestly, like, Robin can go.
Yeah,
I would not mind if you had to get one bitch off the show, who would it be? Mine would be Robin.
It'll probably be Robin
or Mia.
Like, Mia, I wouldn't say Mia, even though I don't like Mia.
She gives us some drama.
She gives us some drama. She's good for the show. Just like a lot of people don't like Kenya, but she's good for the show. You get what I'm saying?
I wouldn't compare.
Robin brings she brings nothing. I mean, and she keeps on talking about this wedding that will never happen, and you trying on minute dresses. I mean, it's not giving. Y'all give Candace so much credit. She was on Watch Rappers Live talking about her and Ashley being friends off the show.
Candace be acting like she's afraid of the girls. Like, she be kissing these bitches. I feel like Candace wants
whose ass though.
I feel like she be in terms of kissing ass.
No, I'm just saying, like, you think who be doing that? I mean, who should be doing it to?
Like Giselle. She's afraid of Giselle. Now she's saying she's friends with Ashley after Ashley made these accusations. It's just like, girl.
I don't think Candace is saying she's friends with Ashley or is afraid of Giselle. She's been giving Giselle the 1 to 2.
this season, but you didn't watch the last seasons. Last season she was licking up behind her ass. And now it's like it's been a long time coming type shit. And for her to even like trust Ashley like to with this information, knowing like the relationship that they had, their relationship has been volatile.
Yeah.
Like
I wouldn't tell her shit, to be honest.
Robin brings her strap on to pipe down just Gizzard.
They do kind of give like, hey,
that's what they be implying when they having them in the same room together. They do the same shit, but it's the same thing with Mia and Jacqueline, like that lesbian implication.
Not the lesbian implications. Well, child, I don't know if you seen the mid-season trailer. They supposed to be getting into it.
Yes, something about like her sleeping with her husband or something.
I'm like, I thought that was a mutual agreement. Okay, well,
that's what it gave this whole time. Could have fooled me.
Exactly. Anyway, that dinner leaves like a real negative stain on the show. Like it got negative after that because it seemed like everybody got something to say. So we see these different montages. We see Wendy talking to her husband in her hotel. Couple of other girls talking, Giselle doing whatever, Giselle and Robin do whatever they be doing, child. We did get a point where Mia questions why Candace is still at the place that they're at. Like, oh, if I was Candace and Wendy was my friend, I would have left too with Wendy. I'm like, so it seemed like you didn't want neither of them on this trip.
On the show, period.
Like, because y'all do know, like, Wendy hasn't been getting no screen time, and if you know about Housewives, like, you have to be on the show and get screen time to get paid for the episode.
These bitches are trying to cut into their coin.
Yes,
it's so malicious.
Yeah, like, and my thing is, I don't see why production don't come in and was like, okay, this person has to be on here because X, Y, and Z. Like, no one is advocating for Wendy, and I think that's so ass backwards.
But does Wendy really give what it's supposed to be? Like, is Wendy really memorable?
Right, and that's the caveat too, because Wendy doesn't. She
doesn't give. But then she's a dark-skinned woman, so it's just like
she's in a weird position,
right? A dark-skinned Nigerian woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of like marginalizations. Like, it's like, okay, damn,
right?
So,
like, I want you to be here, but like, damn, I mean, I feel like if it was somebody that was more reactive and more like dramatic, they'd have been like, oh no, she definitely has to be in the equation. I don't care what you guys say. Hey baby, how you doing? Yeah.
Wendy on her own is boring. Yeah. But she shines in a group setting. She shines at the reunions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She be giving people the one that's like, yo, shut up. I'm like, oh.
Right. Excuse me. Shut up. Were you talking? Shut up. Like, yes.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Wendy eats at the reunions.
Yeah, she does.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we get the scene with Candace and Charisse. Okay, and she goes into talking about I guess Ashley and her friend, what she call her friend, her ugly friend that's sitting there saying that Chris tried to talk to her or something like that. One of her friends that Ashley saying that Chris was trying to be Philly touchy on. I'm just like, girl, they still talking, like they still on this situation.
I'm at a point where I just don't even like. I'm not even gonna talk about this anymore. Like, y'all are like beating a dead horse unless you show me the receipts.
Yeah,
like,
we need some concrete receipts because the receipts that production has been showing us, I don't see it. Like when they show their little clips at the party, because that's what they said happened. Like he was Philly and he was touchy, or he was like looking at these girls, and they show it. It's not as yeah, and you know this franchise child. You know Bravo, they're gonna have the receipts on your ass.
And I mean, like, where was all this energy when Michael Darby was out here saying he wanted to suck some dick and he wanted to like
grabbing man's asses and yeah, come on. It's a double standard, and I think how I feel about him tweeting. Do I think it's threatening? I think what Teddy said on his video, like I think we're conflating threatening with something that's triggering. Okay, he didn't threaten nobody. what you were just triggered by what he said.
You felt hit.
And a hit dog holler.
Bitch.
Because clearly it did in that damn all white party.
Child.
Now Candace does make a comment when she's talking to Sharice. She was like, "Oh well, Ashley's projecting her marriage situations onto her."
Right.
I would go a step farther. Giselle do the same thing because she ain't got nobody, and she see everybody else flourishing and with their relationships and marriages, and she's just, trying to get attention from this dang pastor. Still, what Monique said. I hope he's on you. I hope he's on your
I feel bad for Giselle in that regard because I feel like Giselle's one of those people that her whole personality and everything is built on being in proximity with a man and having niggas. I got niggas. I got a nigga. I'm married. And now she doesn't have any of that. And I'm sure that is a lot for her, which is sad.
It is. And sometimes I'll be like, girl. I used to like Giselle too. I really did. She reminded me of Kenya in a way.
Yes, I think she does a light-skinned Kenya.
Yeah.
At least that's what she tries to give, but it just never lands that way.
It doesn't land.
She's not bright enough.
Right, because Kenya, look, like her or hate her, Kenya is a little bit more charismatic.
Kenya's very intelligent. She knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stand her.
Giselle, she be throwing a rock high in the hand, but Giselle a little smart too. She be starting some stuff. She be hiding her little hand.
Is Giselle smart? I don't think she's smart at all. I think she's kind of dumb.
Not kind of dumb.
I don't know. Maybe it's Robin that's dumb. Maybe Giselle is smart. Maybe she has us all fooled.
Yeah, not a Portia.
No, Portia really is dumb.
No, see, and that's the thing. Portia, there'd be some occasions where I'd be like, no, Portia knows what she be doing. She knows what she be doing. She knows. I don't have the examples because I don't remember, but there's instances
when that whole shit with Candy and the grape allegation. Oh no, she knew exactly what she was doing. When she started crying, it's like, bitch, wait a minute now. Yeah, you knew it. She definitely dumbed her way out of that one. Oh, I'm just a stupid bitch. I'm just a stupid bitch. I don't know. Oh my god.
I'll even take it a step further with the whole the Underground Railroad, because ain't no way in the world. Anyway, we digress. That's a whole other. He do need to come back to Real Housewives because that would be a key. But moreover, on the Sharice and Candace, I mean, nothing more to talk about with that. I mean, they talk about Ashley and she says that the divorce isn't real. That's what we're all saying. The divorce. I mean, well, I think that he wants to leave her. I definitely feel like Michael wants to, I
don't understand why he married her to begin with and gave her 2 children.
What is this? A beard? Ooh, let me stop.
And why did it take me way too long? Okay, but he already had kids. He has children that are apparently the same age as her.
Older. What? Oh, yeah. He is on the older side. Yeah.
She met him when she was 22. I'm like, ew.
22? How old was he?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what the age gap is, but they aren't they at least 20 years apart?
He could have changed her diapers.
Cradle robber.
Ooh, buddy.
Disgusting. Yeah. Their relationship is so odd to me. It's very odd. I mean, you didn't watch last season's, but yeah. So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. No. Mia tells the group about the events that were going to take place that day. When I tell you,
her face.
Not her face. Karen, Jacqueline, Mia, Giselle, they were going around driving Lambos. The rest of the group were going on a boat. She said, "Oh, you guys gonna be going partying on a boat?
A paddle boat.
I'm like, is this the Flintstones? That where everybody got a lot."
I would have been mad as shit. I said that in my last review.
I'm like, y'all trying to call me fat or something? Like what's going on? Making us work out?
But why? Like, why was that? I feel like that's shade from production. Production could have got them something nicer. Like, could have got them a yacht.
Exactly. And not make look if the coins ain't there. Let me say something. I knew some kids, and I said this in my video. I knew some kids when we was in college. They went to Miami, and they was able to get like a cute little boat in Miami. You know how everybody be having them there, and they be in them boats, renting them out for like a couple hours and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, come on, it could have been something like that. Y'all, you mean to tell me you had them on a paddle boat? I bet you that thing probably was $50 for admission.
I was thinking 30, 35.
30?
35.
And then had them eating sandwiches.
35. That's why I said 35. Did you see what they were eating? Come on.
Not the ham sandwich. I'm like, come on, not the cold cuts. Like,
yeah, no.
We could have just went.
And they had on their good attire, like they were wearing heels and stuff like that. Like I actually felt kind of bad for them.
Like, why didn't she tell? Like, you said, "Oh, you sure you want to wear that?"
Like, yeah, like she did it on purpose.
Grace said, it's looking very much like that. Like, and this is what I'm saying. Nobody's addressing Mia. Like, Mia needs to never do a trip again.
She's like she's almost worse than Kenya Moore. I feel like the girls be trying to give Kenya and they just never succeed. No one can exceed at being so rotten and vile.
I would have stayed at the house for all that. Could have had a dance party. Okay, like you could have had somebody come to the house. This damn 2-bedroom house, child, that y'all trying to share all the like. Next time, I feel like they should split the rent. They should split the bill because ain't no way in the world. First of all, you can't, so nobody can get kicked out, and everybody get a room. Like that don't make sense.
I mean, I don't know if there's tension and you're like throwing drinks at me and flinging your purse, we're not staying in the same house because I'm gonna whoop your ass, like for real. Yeah, we gonna cross paths and it's going down because you threw a fucking drink at me. Like,
yeah,
that shit would have hit me in my face. Like, did you watch Married to Medicine when Lisa Nicole threw that?
Oh yeah, I remember that
water. She threw a whole like.
I was like, oh.
I'm surprised I didn't whoop her ass.
Right.
I guess Quad can't fight.
She can't.
Well, clearly not. She ain't do shit.
What is Nicole gonna do? Like, they both look. Well, I guess she can't. I don't know.
No, she should have tore her ass up.
Oh, you said she should have definitely. Anyway, during that little paddle boat excursion, she did. Candace invited Wendy, and we see, Robin. I'll be called. So I have a nickname for Robin. Robert, okay, because every time she hit on my nerves, like she's like, oh my god, like why? Like at first she was like, I don't care, but then her confessionals is like, oh my god, like why is she inviting her? Like I can't stand her to that. I'm just like, girl,
I thought you said you didn't care, Robert.
Come on, let's.
Rob Dixon. That's the shout out to Alexander Rogers. If you know, you know. That's everybody calls him Rob or her. Excuse me.
Not Rob Dixon, child.
Robert. She's so masculine and like not in a good way. Like not in a sexy way at all. Like, it's like, oh God.
No one was worse than Kenya with that one crab stamp. Now, see, that was a little messed up.
That was fucked up. That was super fucked up. Yeah.
That's why I said certain people cannot do trips. Now, y'all need to understand Mia can never do a trip with the group. Like it's just not. It's not what it's not giving. Now, I did want to talk about Robert because she over here talking about her marriage or whatever. This where I'm working on something. I wanted to do something a little smaller, but then she was like, I don't want to talk about it because like I don't want to talk about it around people that don't like me. I'm like, that's them trying to ice her. They trying to ice her out. Like, okay, if I'm forced to film with her, I'm not going to talk to her. Girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Like and Wendy wasn't even on that type of time to even argue with anybody at this point. Like people just trying to have a good time. It had like their beef. I don't know the extent of their beef. I just know what they've been, the arguments that they had on this season but it ain't that damn deep. It's Robin. And I think Karen said this on a podcast. It's like, Robin played the back seat like for the last couple seasons. She's now trying to be the main character, and it's not working. It's not gelling.
Interesting observation.
I wish Karen would say that on the show, but in
a
reunion.
Right, I agree. They very rarely. Candace is the same way. She has a lot to say online, but it's like, but do you say that to the girl's face?
Yeah, no,
that's $1 million question. And I love Candace. I love her.
I love Candace too.
Yeah,
I had to stand up. Okay. For real, like, please. Robin been planning this wedding, but I'm betting Juan ain't even gonna show up. It's not happening. If we're not getting no spinoff, and oh yeah, no, Robin's not worth that. But
I actually would watch
have a Cynthia wedding.
Not a spinoff, but I would watch a little special on Juan and Robin getting married, just so I could be nosy. Like,
don't he got legal woes? Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, jump scare.
It was something about him because he's a coach, right, at a college or something. Somebody was
Oh no, those aren't like child. They're past illegal. Yeah. We all been new. Yeah, he wasn't allegedly. Allegedly.
Well, no, the thing is, he was a coach. He was like the head coach, but one of the students was accused of SA, and
he didn't report it.
He covered it up, kind of. Yeah. So he's being. Yeah. So I don't think anything is going on right now with them.
And maybe that's why Robin's been trying to avoid marrying him.
I guess so, child. I mean, is it that much of a requirement now? I mean, I know they're forcing these girls to marry because they want to keep it like Real Housewives and not.
You think they're forcing them to get married?
But I heard that was the requirement now. Like this new thing, this new rule that you have to be married to like be on the show. Because like I do kind of see Andy kind of like always like, well, when are you gonna get married? When like I'm like, okay, well. She don't got to if she don't want to, remember.
Well, half the women on Atlanta are not married.
Well, see, they grandfathered in.
Okay.
Right, and they're not going to get rid of Kenya because...
That's true.
She bringing it.
And Nene's gone. And Nene's gone.
I mean, we got Candy. Who else is on there that don't...
Candy can go.
Candy can go. She can bring back Phaedra, but Phaedra, she's so stuck in Dubai right now. I want to get into Dubai. Okay, I want to get into Dubai.
I stopped watching that. I don't watch that.
You don't like it?
It's boring.
Oh, really? Oh, well, never mind.
I watched enough of it to know, but I don't. No, it was boring.
No, that's the rule. Blizzard came in single. She came in single. Giselle, I mean, I think by the time Potomac came on, though, I think they're kind of grandfathered in too. Like if they get divorced, they don't have to worry about. But like new housewives coming forward,
they need to be married.
They need to be married, or at least working up to a marriage. I don't know. I mean, look, Robin, I don't really care about this, honestly. And we seen like her in the little mid-season trailer, like her trying on dresses and stuff at some shop. I was just like, girl.
She could have kept it.
Oh, look at you. Anyways,
right.
So we get to them. I guess Karen, Mia, and them with the whole Lambo driving around the city and stuff like that. Which I'm like, why can't everybody do that? Like we could all did that shit, honestly. But you ain't had You had enough for everybody to drive no Lambo.
But let's be honest, like it's Bravo is the one that's footing the bill.
Yeah, partially. Yeah. So apparently, one thing, it's not much to talk about with this because I don't really care. Karen apologizes though, and I'm like, I guess her part in being both sided, or I played too. I don't know what she even apologized for.
So I guess she took me aside because I noticed that she didn't really take up for Wendy this episode at all.
She didn't. She just sat there, and I'm just like,
yeah.
Why? What is with this? Y'all was riding with Wendy at one point. Now we just silence.
Right.
I don't know, child, but she apologized, and I'm just like, Karen, what this seems so, to me, it seems out of character. I don't know much about Karen that much, but from what I've seen of her, like because I watch the clips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Karen is the type is like, look, I said what I said, and you're gonna have to deal with it. Like, I'm not changing my tune here. But apparently with Mia, I don't know what type of hold Mia has over these girls.
I think she's like mastered the art of manipulation. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm starving. I'm pregnant.
No, it's all good. Look.
Listen, I'm starving.
We just got off work, okay? We unwinding first.
But no, I think she's on that mean girl shit, and these girls are mean girls, so they speak that language.
Yeah, they're playing the game, child, but they playing it poorly. And also Karen, why she talking about getting moist in the damn? Karen, not moist. She apologized to Glizzard about the size. Oh.
Real Housewives of Potomac has never dragged the show line out more than they are now, though. They're really dragging they keep on dragging this shit out with Chris and these allegations. Like, how many times are we gonna talk about this? I'm glad Candace is shutting it down.
Yeah, she's shutting it. She's like, look, I ain't got nothing to say about it. You're lying. I'm gonna see your asses in the reunion. Like right. This reunion is gonna be interesting. It's gonna, and I think it's gonna take more than Andy. Andy gonna have to invite somebody else.
Like, I wish you to bring Nikki back.
But see, some people said, oh, they need to bring Nikki back because the colorism conversation. I don't think Nikki would. She won't go in that way. I think someone, because the colorism conversation has to be.
It needs to be had
addressed. I don't think Andy has the capacity,
the range. No,
not the range.
He does not have the range to have this. You're absolutely right, and Nikki don't have it either.
Yeah, to be honest, I love her, but like, no.
They need to bring one of us up there. They need to bring my back up there.
This will be up there. Like, well, I just think. Look,
give me 3 motherfucking questions.
Okay. But no, it needs to be addressed because a lot of them are making like videos now, saying that I'm not a colorist and how dare you? Like,
that's not Karen's.
I
didn't appreciate it.
And I'm like, Karen, please. And first of all, anybody was really calling Karen a colorist. I think the girl.
I was.
You was?
Yeah, why not?
I think she's compliant. Like she doesn't do nothing.
That's colorist to me. If you don't call it out,
right?
Then what? And you're benefiting from it? Oh yeah, you with that shit.
Yeah.
Now, it'd be different if you was saying something about it. Then all right, cool. But you're not. So what's the tea?
And then Ashley, she's another one that brought it up.
Ashley flat out said that it's no colorism on the show. These bitches. I want them to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, to say that it's not. I mean, invalidating something that you don't. You obviously don't see it because you don't experience. You don't have that lived experience. We could say this to her blue in the face. I think that it is a little uneven because we only have like 2 darker skin or browner skin, cast members on the show. It needs to be a little evened at this point because it's just it's gonna always look like that, and there's no one that's checking it. Candace sees it, but Candace is not really saying nothing. Wendy doesn't want to say nothing because she's gonna be looked at as angry black woman. Like, you get what I'm saying?
As she's already been treated this whole time. Yeah, definitely. No, I agree. They need to just add another dark-skinned woman to the show. Okay. Add a scholar. And demote Robin to front of the show, or demote Mia to front of the show. If Robin's grandfather then fine, fuck it. Mia can go.
Get rid of Robin. Honestly, what else does she have? Like she
I think Robin should be demoted. She should just be Giselle's friend. We don't care. We don't need to see her.
You know what? Sharice is another one that doesn't say nothing, and like I know Sharice be feeling the way.
I like Charisse.
You
What you think? I do.
You do.
I do.
I did, but like sometimes she really do be she be
Yeah.
just sitting there not doing nothing, saying nothing, but then chiming in at the wrong people. We'll get into that when we get to this little dinner. But I guess we can get into the whole I call it the Last Supper, child, because it's the last the dinner that they had.
Yeah.
The damn shit show of whatever you want to call it at this restaurant. And beforehand, we actually asked if Wendy could tag along, and Mia shuts that down, and I'm just like, okay. Anyway, Ashley invited her anyway. And Mia snapped.
As she should.
Snapped. Like she literally said, "You freaking little brat."
Little brat.
It gave like big sister like vibes.
Girl, it didn't give grown woman CEO vibes.
Okay, let's get into it.
Like,
and said, "Oh, that's strike one." I'm like, "Girl, you don't control nobody on this show." And that's the part I stand Ashley for a little bit.
Just a little.
Like,
I would never ever. I never stand Ashley, but
for a little bit in this little moment, because she gave her the 1 to 2. She was like, "Girl, you ain't bullying nobody. Everybody here, we got the same. Look, I don't care about no strike. I don't care about none of that. Wendy needs to be here. She's a cast member. You're not gonna sit there and stop her bag, essentially." Because Bravo will. Well, you really wasn't on this episode enough, so
right.
Like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she definitely didn't get no check last episode because she was barely there. Oh no, we saw her. Yes, we saw her. Okay.
Oh, with that dinner.
Yeah, we saw her last dinner in this episode too. Okay.
Yeah, and then Xavier, Charisse. This is where I have issue with Charisse, because she chimed in and was talking about, "Oh, why did you, why did you feel the need to invite Wendy when people, the group?" I'm like, first of all, you're not even in this group right now.
Right. Like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? You don't bring nothing out, bitch. Tacky Jackie bringing more to the show than you.
Not Tacky Jackie. Child. And this all sets up for Rob to sit there and she was playing. She sat there and got the damn speaker, had put it on the damn table to play an out of context live at that of Candace saying everybody fake and they be panhandling their businesses.
Now, when was this live recorded?
This live was, and I forgot to mention this, but this live was recorded earlier in the episode. Like, I think it was after the all white dinner.
Okay, so she just did it.
Yeah, she just recently did it. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Somebody check me in the comments if that's Tacky Jackie, aka Mia's lapdog. Okay, hello.
Lapdog, sidekick.
Intern.
Not the intern. Yes.
Like it's given to. I think Jacqueline got into it with Candace again, but see, Candace said, "Well, what do you have to say about this? What do you have to say? I ain't got to say a damn thing." And then that's when she was like, "Shut the fuck up," and they went back and forth. I was like, "Girl." Anyway, Robin came up with this damn live with him saying that, and that's when now Candace, she said, "Well, I wasn't talking about everybody, but you said they all fake though." Sometimes you gotta check Candace a little bit, because it's like, okay, Candace, you did say everybody, like everybody looking at you like, what you mean by that?
Yeah, I would think that she would be like, everybody fake. I mean, with the exception of so and so.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she said what she said, and I just wish that she would just say that. Like I said, I said it. Like if you felt hit,
right? She was.
Like if you felt hit, I also didn't say your name, so.
Right.
If I was talking about you, I would have said it. Ho, the fuck?
But she did start listening. I was like, okay. She started saying, "Well, I have an issue with so and so. I got an issue with Giselle. I got an issue with Ashley. This, that, and the third. These are the people I was really talking about." Okay, fine and dandy. And Giselle made her little comment. "Well, you should have said it to my face or said my name." I'm like, "Girl, bye." Like girl.
Again, back with this high school shit.
I swear. No, but see, Ashley done got into it, so now Ashley feel the need to divulge some information. Well, Karen,
Andrew Barber is killing me in these comments.
Well, what's going on?
He said she's to go focus on one of them allegations. The Green Eye Bandit is the last person to be calling somebody aggressive.
Oh, okay. Candace only had a positive thing to say about Robin in the live, so Robin bring it. Oh, she did say something positive about Robin.
Did she?
Well, see, when I said it was out of context, it was more to the live. She only showed the clip when she said everybody is fake and they be panhandling they companies or whatever. But there was a part in there. If you're saying that there was a part in there where she was praising Robin, that's real messed up. Robin got physical with Monique and Katie on the reunion. She did.
Right.
I know she be running up on people. I don't know. She don't be. Now, see, when y'all be saying physical, I be thinking like,
right.
Because I'm used to people getting dragged. Okay.
Right.
That's where I come from, child. That's physical. Girl, these women are so hypocritical and contradictory. They are.
Can we get so what? Get to the point, because there's one thing at the end that really annoyed me when they was together. So let's.
Okay, so there was a point in time where like Ashley devolved like information like, oh well, Candace was saying that Karen was somewhere else with some other guy, alluding to her cheating, and Candace initially was just like, I never said that. Production kind of,
but she said it.
Yeah. And I was just like, Candace, they're gonna revisit this.
Why are you lying?
Like some people, I'd be looking at them. I'm like, this is gonna be revisited on the reunion. Like,
right. So why are you even
stand on your shit? Or hey, you could have played it off. Kind of. I've been like, oh well, yeah, I seen, but they said they seen. No, there's no way she could have played it off.
Right. Did you feel like Karen was like acting when or do you think she was like genuinely hurt?
Karen did look hurt in the beginning, but when she got up and walked, I was like, oh Lord, child, she done. Okay, and the Emmy goes too.
Right, that's what I was giving. I was like, this seems a little forced.
But this is the same reason why she stopped being friends with Charisse, though. Like,
yeah,
this is a touchy subject when it comes to Karen.
I don't think that there's any coming back from this, though.
Big dog or holla, but okay. Anyway, child. Because I know if something ain't true, somebody say something. Don't worry about it. It's the people that be. I don't know. I never did that. You got something to hide?
Well, turn the fence if you keep on like bringing it up. But you're right. I do believe the allegations. I do believe that Karen got a little jump off.
Not a little jump off, probably somebody younger.
I could even see it being like, but not much. I could see it being somewhere even like around her age, but definitely younger than Ray.
Yeah, probably like 45.
I could see her with someone like 55.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she probably would go younger.
Reasonable shady, more like reasonable shady. Ooh, child. Y'all in the comments, I'm living. Karen has been dealing with them rumors for 5 years. How long they gonna drag it out? They do be dragging it out though. I can't wait to see Karen and Charisse get into it. Because like that mid-season, like because I did a live reaction to it. Like when I tell you, I was like, oh my God, they getting loud. They standing. What you standing up? What you standing up for?
I want to see Karen and Robin get into it because she's talking about that other woman.
Long overdue.
I mean, they always gave like an open relationship kind of vibe. Like,
ooh.
Robin and Juan?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Swinging. I wouldn't say swinging, but they real open.
Robin. I mean, Juan don't want Robin. Come on now.
Not Karen probably uses escort services. Ooh.
I can't.
Karen is a baddie. Come on.
I cannot.
That's the grand dam. She ain't got to pay for nothing.
I cannot.
But shit, you never know.
They was not together for years. They just broke. Okay, so they got into it.
Right. I'm over here.
Right. and then they go to the club.
They go to the club and everybody's drinking. Everybody's so mixy. We see Wendy and not Wendy and Mia, but Wendy and Robin hugging it out. Then we see,
which was weird,
Candace and Mia showing tits. drinks and getting kikis and all this other stuff. And that's what happens though when you be drinking and you around people that you may not like, but then you be interacting with them, but then you wake up and it's like, oh, I really don't fuck with that. Like that be happening. That happens a lot in college. Like you could be drinking and at a
okay, maybe in college, maybe, but still, if I don't like you, there is no like. I mean, I guess you're right.
I literally we was bar. I remember I was bar hopping in college, child, and these two people did not. They were really beefing with each other, and it was making everybody else like, ugh. We went to the club, we was drinking, and it was like, oh my god, you know I love you, but you know you hurt me, and it's it was. I'm like, child, y'all gonna be cursing each other out tomorrow once y'all get sober, child. I was like, let's move on, child.
Okay, so you think that really happened? You didn't think that shit was fake as fuck?
I don't think it was fake. I think when you get drunk, some people are happy drunks. You know, but see, Candace, she happy, but then she gets a little
emotional.
Yeah, because that's what happened when they got back. Okay, so she was arguing with Robin in the car and saying that, oh, why would you put my stuff out there? You know, we was really friends and this, that, and the third. I'm like, I don't see how Candace
gets that
relationship with
as a friendship.
Like I would have. She always gave stank ass. Just stank.
She literally been calling you an asshole this whole trip, a butthole.
But she hasn't been hearing. I mean, she's been saying in the confessionals, but like
even prior, like in their interactions, it doesn't seem friendly. Like, so why do you think that y'all are friends? That's what I mean by Candace be
closest as you think that you like y'all are cordial.
That's what I'm saying. I think that Candace be kissing these bitches' ass. Because like why do you think you fool? Why do you think that y'all are close like that? Yeah. Why do you think that
Candace and everybody hold on, let me look at it.
That wants to be reality should realize that nobody is your friend.
Let me get my bomb. Okay.
That part.
That nobody's your friend on this. Like y'all gotta understand this like Nene said, these are my coworkers.
But see, when we get to that point, the show is no longer fun. Show's not fun anymore. When nobody's friends and y'all are just coming here to get. It's the same thing with like when racist ass Kim Zolciak used to come. Like she wasn't friends with any of them, and so she just would come, argue, say her bit, and then go home. That's why her husband was always like waiting in the car to come and take her back. Like it's the same. That I feel like that's the vibe that y'all are going. Like that's the path that y'all are going down at this point.
In the beginning of the season, Candace called Lizard her big sister.
That's her. Like
I think also like you have to understand these people stuck up for her with the whole Monique situation, right?
But nah. She still should like they still were like sunning her that whole time. Like she was kissing their ass the whole time. They wasn't sticking up for Monique. It was just like your enemy is my enemy at this point. That's what that was. But she thought that they were really friends.
And I do think after this episode, Candace is starting to realize the true nature of Giselle and she been new with Giselle, Robin.
I feel like she knew and just didn't care. Like for some reason, they be thinking that like, oh, but she would never do that to me. Like, cause I'm a cool girl, I'm a pretty girl too, and and it's just like, no.
The tokenism. Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like she wanted to be like yeah, colorism exists, but you wouldn't do that to me, right? No, yeah, she would.
And they literally did.
And they keep on doing it.
Like Mia was about to kick your ass out. Yeah, she was gonna kick Ashley out. That's because Ashley don't know what side she want to be on. But
I would have left. I would have left.
She said, "You bitches got to find somewhere else to live." Like the fact that that doesn't even get addressed.
Right. Yeah, she needs to go.
Let me go on a trip with anybody. See, that's why. After this situation, after watching what happened in Mexico with these people that be going to Mexico and stuff like that, I ain't going on a trip with nobody but family.
I'm not going to Mexico anymore because I just don't like the way the situation was handled.
Yeah, and there's other people that's like I'm hearing that's dying too. Like there was another black trip that happened. Someone died in something about the carbon dioxide chat. I'm just like, what's really going on?
I don't have time.
Yeah, No, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
I'll go to Canada if anything.
What part?
Toronto, maybe.
No.
No.
I've been there too many times. I want.
You been there? Oh wow, how is it?
It's nice. It's nice. It's like a regular city.
No, it's not like New York. Like it's not like a big.
No.
City.
Well, you know what? I would give it. I've never been to Chicago. It's just like a city,
It's
like a regular city. But it is nice though.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like. You know,
you wouldn't go there all the time.
No.
I think the most I go to, I was maybe like places in Europe, like UK, London.
You should go to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is cool over there.
It is. I like it. And the food is really good. Oh my god. Like if you have a sweet tooth, Jesus. Like you can get like a lot of like good like sweets.
I used to want to live over there actually.
Yeah. I don't know where I want to go. Not anywhere in Europe though.
Not anywhere in Europe.
Fuck them.
Hawaii sounds beautiful. Hawaii. Someone said this on TikTok. They said
you're not supposed to go to Hawaii. They said to leave Hawaii alone. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah, because like tourism is like fucking up their economy and stuff like that. So they're telling people that like not to. I mean, it is beautiful, but they do be telling people to stay away. Like, and I just want to.
That's when you know not to go because when people still go over there. The people be fucking them up.
Right, as they should.
I ain't going to Mexico, child.
Yeah.
Side note.
Sparkling apple juice. Ooh.
Okay.
That sounds yummy.
We done gone off on several tangents. They didn't give us a sneak peek of the. I hate when they don't do this. This is the only show that don't give us sneak peaks. Like, what's happening?
They released the sneak peeks.
What a mid-season trailer, yeah.
No. They released the sneak peeks on Bravo, like Bravo's YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Did you see any?
They always do it like. I haven't for next episode. No.
Oh.
I know, right?
Somebody in the comments tell us what's happening next episode.
Yeah, what is happening next episode?
Because
you saw in the mid-season trailer when Juan was like, "I'm gonna cuss those women out."
I'm like, first of all, who you talking to? These husbands, and this is my issue because I'm gonna keep on saying this. I'm from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Husbands don't talk to the wives. Okay, you don't talk to them. You talk to that girl husband. You talk to whoever that girl is messing with at the moment.
That's law. Okay,
these husbands is getting too mixy. They little Peters. They Peter-esque.
So you think like with Chris when he was talking to Ashley, you didn't appreciate that?
I don't think. No, I definitely don't think that in any capacity, a man shouldn't be doing that. It's very confrontational. It's almost like the time on Housewives of Atlanta where like Ross or whatever, Sonya's husband was like, "Don't fuck with my wife," and then like, why are you standing like knowing because Kenya ain't got no man, like Kenya and Sheree ain't got no man to defend them, but let them be whole. Like these husbands be doing that when they man not around. So it's kind of it is kind of weird on both sides. I will say, I get it. Like Chris is very upset about what's the accusations that's coming out or whatever, but like I feel like the husband should not be getting mixy with the women. I'm just saying.
You're saying take it up with the husbands, or if you're gonna confront the woman, the wife, do it in front of her man,
or do it in a way that's like not. I mean, I don't know. We don't know what Chris is saying to Ashley in that moment. Like it could be just a regular conversation. If it's a regular conversation, that's fine. But we cursing, you getting a little rowdy, a little loud.
Oh, if they wouldn't do if they made allegations against Ray, I would be mad. I would be mad. See, they know not to play with that black man. I'm sorry. Like, don't do that.
How so though?
What you mean? Why? Or like
how they not gonna mess with him? Like, I mean, it's
because we would be
the fans.
Yes, like I think that we would be like, all right, now you've had enough. Now you're trying to like create this narrative against a black man who literally has like never indicated like, but you don't have that same smoke with that white nigga. You know what I mean?
Right.
It would be a fucking problem. It would be a motherfucking problem. No.
Yeah. No. They got so much smoke for Chris, but you know, Chris is a little peppery, a little salty. Okay, you about to get me on you. I did not know he was white for a minute. Like when I was like,
get the fuck.
I thought he was just like really light skinned, like or like
Chris?
A little mix. Like, yes, I really did.
Stop. That makes me upset.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I feel like he be speaking in a black. I feel like it's intentional. I feel like he speaks in a black sense sometimes.
Ooh.
And so the fact that you thought that he was mixed or whatever is like, I don't care. Like, I feel like he gives, and then with kids,
you never really see his family too. Like, I never.
His kids are mixed. Which makes me like, okay, does that mean that it's just a fetish? Like, do you fetishize black women?
Like that guy, that guy that was an activist that he was outed for being white.
Oh,
Sean King or something.
Yes, spring, summer, fall, child. Yes,
like, it's giving very much that. Like,
is he really white?
Remember, it was I don't. Wait, you talk about the activist?
Yeah.
No, they had baby pictures, and he looked a little Caucasian, child. He did look Caucasian. I mean, he probably got like maybe a drop. Like literally one drop, like 1.0.
He got a little low fade, and now we think
right, because when they get a buzz cut, it kind of you can't really tell.
Wow,
let their hair grow.
I'm done. They did say that Karen was getting dug out in the bathroom. You think she would? That's what they said in the mid-season trailer. Remember, she was like, "Oh, I'm not a prostitute." You didn't see the mid-season?
Wait,
you probably don't remember.
No. I don't remember. Like, who said that about who?
Karen said, I don't know who she was talking to. I think she was talking to Ashley or Mia, one of them light skinned hoes. But she was just like, I'm not a prostitute.
Like these. She talked about Mia? Because that's the only other person I'm like, okay, maybe Ashley.
I think she's saying that somebody was saying that she was a prostitute because they said that she was having sex. Remember, Candace was Sharice was like, "Oh, you was having sex with the help in the bathroom."
Oh,
you remember that?
I remember that's the part when they started arguing.
Right.
Yeah. See, I wasn't. I mean, I was just look. When I seen that, all I heard was just like people yelling. I think I heard that, but
yeah,
that's crazy.
That was said. That was definitely said.
Now I know why Karen really got up. Like she was like, "Oh, we ain't finna do that.
We ain't doing that."
They stressing out Karen. Panic attack.
You know she turned the big 5'9", child. Karen look good.
She do look good for her. And she came a long way because you know what? A lot of people were saying them wigs back in the day, the way them things to shift over and shift off, child, worse than Kim. Now,
I didn't think it could ever get worse.
Said that about Karen, and Karen told Mia she doesn't like her friends calling her
a prostitute. I don't think she called her a prostitute. She just was saying that I don't believe that Karen was getting fucked in no bathroom. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's Karen is.
Karen don't give that.
She don't give that. Karen gave like good etiquette, like bourgeois. Like these girls gave when
Ashley gives that. Ashley gives like she got fucked in someone's bathroom, public restroom.
Oh, not public. Agree. Not public.
Oh yeah. Let's be honest. Karen is not at the age.
Yeah.
Of the age to have sex in the closet.
Not the week shift.
if they would have said that, I would believe. No, child.
Not Karen. No, Karen is definitely, she got more decorum. Okay.
She said everything except I never cheated on my husband. I think they have an arrangement.
I think so.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow me at Medusa Show Off.
Right.
Child.
Period. Hold on. I'm gonna definitely make sure that's in the description. Like I'm gonna link your page and all that. Yeah, because we need to.
Yeah, so we can continue the conversation.
We can definitely continue the conversation because it's really this season is interesting. Like it was at first, it was a little dry. Now the wheels have hit the pavement.
I wonder, like, so what have they developed sides? Like, obviously, Robin and Giselle are on the same side, but like Karen at this point, I'm like, I don't know where Karen's drifting in the wind. Wendy and Candace, Wendy and Candace are on the same side, and then Ashley, Mia's gonna be on the side of Giselle.
Yeah, because they both fake child. They both. Birds of a feather, child.
They're both colorists.
Oh, hello. Yeah, Mia definitely is. I don't like that whole ghetto comment. Like after the whole Wendy argument, like Wendy is not like
Wendy doesn't even give that.
That was definitely that was colorist at
a microaggression.
A microaggression at its finest. Like I wouldn't even say micro. I think a major, because
macro. At the
end of the day, Wendy, you're only saying that because she's darker skinned. Like Wendy is an astute, like she is a scholar. She's I got 4 degrees. Like her, like the way she speaks with intelligence. She's a professor. Like ghetto.
It never gave that.
Or you're ghetto. Let's be clear. And it doesn't have to do with race. It just has to do with just how you carry yourself and stuff like that. That's just not Wendy.
Right.
And ain't no wrong being ghetto, child.
Right.
Look, we get a little. Look, I got with my 1 degree. I'm good. I'll get you together.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Right. Because I'm like, honey, I ain't going back.
I'm probably not. Well, you never know. We'll see. I might get bored.
No, I need some money.
That too.
I need a radio show. Okay. Okay, I need this podcast syndicated. That's what I want, y'all. I don't care about no other degree.
Yes.
For real. We working on that.
Yes.
But I mean, that's it for this episode. We done talk for a good hour. I would love to see you come back for the next episode will be on El Teddy's page,
Okay.
For the replay, or people that's on live here, go watch the replay. El Teddy did make a little feature in the beginning here.
He did. He got it jump. He jumped it off.
He jumped it off, like, honestly, but we'll be on his page next week. Hope to see you there as well. Are you guys following each other?
No, but I'm gonna definitely follow him as soon as I get off.
Yeah. I'll send him. I'll send you.
Yeah.
He sends the links through Instagram.
Okay. Perfect.
So, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all.
All right.
Follow.
All right, y'all. See you.
Medusa Show
at Medusa Show Off. Please follow me on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
You want to check all of it, especially TikTok, because she be giving them the 1 to 2.
That's
we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that unpopular opinion with the celebrity, because
I got
gonna come across our way.
Who?
Our way.
Right? I don't like it. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta go. No, I'm saying. I mean, I have time, but I don't like that bitch. We can talk about it another time.
Right? Yeah. No. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Bye.
All right, y'all. See you.